sympathetically, volunteering our time energetically, avoiding offensive tyrannical enemies, vitalizing opposition to equity, visualizing overthrowing the elected, vaccinating order through epidemics. It all starts with community, him and her, them and them, you and me. Unity, no party of mine is ever one-sided, but the line outside is so divided. It's my right to be a recluse in the booth, let loose all my truths, forget who they said to choose.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the election. Oh, my sound is a little weird. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Election Day 2020 live stream for the Chester County Democratic Committee. I'm your host, your friendly neighborhood, Kyle Hudson, and I am joined right now with a state representative, Senate, Tim Kearney. And former mayor Tim Kearney. How are you, Tim?
I'm very well. It's been quite a day already, and it's fairly interesting. I'm sure, like everybody else, I got my fingers well crossed, my toes crossed, and trying to figure out what the hell is going on.
So, like I misspoke before, you are in the state Senate, not the House of Representatives. And what is the difference between those two groups? I think a lot of people don't understand really what is the difference between being in, because at the state it's kind of like at the federal level, it's the same thing, right?
Well, they're similar. The big difference, of course, is that on the federal level in the Senate, there's 2 senators for each state, to make up the 100, which, of course, is what Senate actually refers to as the number 100 in Latin. But in the state, we are divided up kind of like the House is, but just with much larger districts. So where there's 203 representatives, there's 50 senators in the Senate. So my district has roughly 260,000 constituents, and it stretches from the Delaware River over by the airport all the way into Easttown and Willistown in Chester County.
Now, you're not on the ballot today, but you've been supporting Democrats, I'm sure, all over the county.
Yes, four-year terms are a great thing.
Well, what's it like? Like, how does another elected official support, someone who's running for office? Like, what do you do to go out there and get the vote out?
Well, we've been doing a lot of things, obviously leading up to the election. I've gone out to support Senate candidates in Erie and Pittsburgh, and just this past Saturday I was in Lancaster with Janet Diaz. These are all races that we're hopeful we can win. I began my day early this morning in Devon with the Easttown Dems with Chrissy Houlihan, just to lend my presence there and to support her, because as a congresswoman she has to run every 2 years. So that's that's kind of a thing. But it was great to see her. She's done amazing work and is an amazing representative. I then went from there to the United Steelworkers Hall down in Chichester in Delaware County, basically in support of John Kane, who is, of course, running for the 9th Senate District. I'm sorry if all my support seems to be Senate related, but that's kind of where my allegiances lie. And it was great to see at the Steelworkers Hall, Andy Dinniman came, which was great. And he was there basically supporting John and taking him around and introducing him to people and everything else. So in the Senate, we're 4 seats shy of the majority, and there are 4 seats in play today. So it's John is it seems to be in good shape. I mean, at least the polling has him sort of up 9 points, but obviously we don't really trust polling as it goes. But what was really nice at the Steelworkers Hall was that there was labor from all over Delaware County who were coming. We had about 150 guys out there they're basically going to do get out the vote work, which the unions do traditionally in Delaware County. So and it wasn't always for Democrats, which is always good to see that's happening now.
Now, with the election is today, and hopefully, let's say we win those 4 seats. What does next year, and we win the presidency, and we have a really good day today. What does next year look like? How do we, the Democratic Party, lead us out of this crisis that we're in right now?
It's been, it's been really interesting. The Democrats have not held the majority in Harrisburg for so long. A lot of that I think was due to gerrymandering and the way the districts were drawn. My seat was my the 26th district is a strange looking district when you look at it, and I mean it's really interesting. I think I have Chester County. I think I have Willistown and Easttown as a way of trying to keep it more Republican, which of course is where it's getting tossed on its head, right? What we're seeing now with the way politics are developing in Chester County in such a wonderful way. So if we're in the majority, it's going to be life is going to be just so completely different. I mean, we've been playing defense for so long in the Senate and in the House that it's going to take us a bit to kind of figure out how to hit the ground running on it. Less than 5% of the bills that got passed in this 2-year cycle in the Senate were Democrat bills. And it's even though a lot of them were very straightforward and ones we kind of needed. My first legislation that I got passed because I convinced a Republican to insert it as a subparagraph B on a bill, and so that, and they were okay with that because it got the work done. But I certainly didn't get any credit for it. If you know what I mean, how that kind of goes. So life in the majority would be. It's almost unthinkable for me now, and it's something I dare to hope for. But it would just make life completely different. I think in the House they need to pick up 9 seats, and they have about 16 or 18 seats in play, so they're feeling pretty good about it. We need to be 4 for 4. Plus, we need to hold on to 2 seats in Pittsburgh, which are ones where there's a real kind of Trumpism is alive and well in the suburbs of Pittsburgh.
Well, do you think we're going to pull it off?
I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm an optimist by nature. I have a stubborn streak of practicalism as well, but so I'm not going to make a prediction about it, but I remain hopeful. Let me put it that way. 8 o'clock.
But even if there is a line, you can still wait in line as long as you're in line by 8 o'clock. You'll be allowed to vote. So, and if you have any problems or if you have any questions on where to vote, you can find all that information at our website, which is right below, Chesco Democrats. And thank you so much for your time, Senator Kearney. I really appreciate it. And hopefully, I guess next week we're celebrating.
Well, we'll see, Ryan. It's been I've been all over Chester and Delaware counties today, and it was great to see people. People were enthusiastic about voting, and it's the numbers we're seeing between the mail-in and the voting in person stuff really makes me feel good about our democracy and our system. And I'm, as I said, I'm optimistic about the way things will turn out, but I'm feeling okay today. It's good and stuff. And the dog wanted to say hi, so that was.
Well, again, Senator Kearney, thank you so much for your time. Have a good one, and I'll see you soon.